water.
Then let's just start over. 1, 2, 3, beep.
It's probably gonna make the video. So we're traveling across the state of Arkansas. I was driving and Kathy got onto the compendium and found a dispersed camping place right here. There's water here. We're about 2 miles from Interstate 40, and we got the whole place to ourselves. We walk down this road down over here and it takes you to an archery range, and there's a couple of people fishing down there in a pond. The only thing we're worried about, there is standing water, so if the bugs get us, we'll go inside. Kathy's inside making supper. There's Miss Kathy.
Yes, we are. Guess if we don't like it, we'll just leave.
We'll leave tonight?
Yep.
I don't think so.
We could.
Well, yeah, we could.
So we're traveling, like we said, to Rutledge, Georgia. We left Wagner, Oklahoma, and we knew we were going to go through Little Rock. So I started looking for places to stay, and usually we want to be by ourselves, not in a campground if we can avoid it. Not paying $30, $40 for a campground for one night. If we were going to stay there, sorry, this smoke is coming out.
I got a fire right behind me.
If we were going to need to maybe charge our batteries, our reason to stay at a campground, we would have, but we didn't need to. So we're thinking about maybe staying, which we don't want to. Maybe a Cracker Barrel parking lot. There's Camping World outside of North Little Rock. North Little Rock. There's a Camping World that said you could stay,
but they only had 2 slots. Yeah, and it was right off the interstate.
And most of those overnight places like that, Walmart, Cracker Barrel, are right off the interstate, which would have been fine if we would have needed to. But anyways, I went on Compendium and found this fantastic dispersed camping site. It's right off of like 2 miles from the interstate.
Yeah.
2, 3?
Yep. 2 miles at most.
We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody here.
Nobody here.
There's this road that goes down. It's an archery, a forestry archery place. So, and there's a pond down there. So we had 2 cars go down earlier. We walked down there and they were fishing. So there shouldn't be anybody else down there. We're all alone. It's great. So we've got a fire because we thought we had a few mosquitoes going on. So.
And when you're dispersed camping, we got books for tonight. We're going to read our books. We kind of like dispersed camping. Kathy, we've done this before, but not this kind of setting. We hope we find a harvest host. Last time we were in Mississippi, Alabama.
We've paid for it, and really,
we've only used it twice, maybe.
Used it twice. And our big plan, if everything doesn't fall
through,
falls through. We are going to be bicycling from Iowa. So we're going to start at RAGBRAI, that great annual, what is it? Registered annual great ride across Iowa.
This will be our
riding
5th time.
event. We're going to start there, and this year it's 500 miles.
And it's the 50th anniversary.
It's the 50th anniversary. That's why we have to do it, because when we first started bicycling was the 40th anniversary of RAGBRAI.
So we've been bicycling 10 years.
10 years. It's 11 because then COVID had a year. So we're going to do that bike ride, and then from there, from Iowa, we are going to cycle up to Maine. So there's 2 other people that are going to bicycle with us, and then we have a good friend of ours that she's going to be our support system. So she's going to follow us along and carry our gear.
Our camping gear.
So there'll be a total of 5 of us going. So that's our big plans for 2023. That'll start the end of July.
And we're thinking 7-8 weeks of riding.
Yeah. So
averaging maybe 70 miles a day.
So our camping now is
luxury.
Yeah, this is going to be nice. So that's why we try to get it in as much as we could too, because we're not going to starting in May. We'll be done camping until probably the fall. Except for we will be tent camping with our bicycles. So.
And then we plan on stopping maybe one day a week at a hotel, get a good shower, do laundry, that type of thing.
So our
A down day.
Foto-Pod adventures will become bicycling adventures and road adventures. And
when we get home next week, or whenever we get home again, we'll be riding as much as we can, trying to get miles in.
Our life will be our bicycle.
Yeah. This was a good find. Tomorrow, who knows where we'll be.
Look at this. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Got a little fire going.
Mike will take you around and we'll show you what it looks like. But we are in the woods and not very far at all from the interstate. So it's nice.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.